Step into the world of morning television and feel the energy. The studio lights of Live with Kelly and Mark shimmered with a soft golden warmth, reflecting off the polished floors and catching the excitement of a room ready for the day. Crew members hustled quietly behind the cameras, coordinating every detail, while Kelly Ripa flipped through her note cards with the precision and charm that millions had grown to love. The audience buzzed with anticipation, ready to greet the familiar faces that had brightened their mornings for years. Yet, there was a subtle shift in the air, almost imperceptible to many, but Kelly noticed immediately: a tension in Mark's shoulders, a softness missing from his usually radiant smile. In that moment, the usual rhythm of the studio paused, reminding everyone that even in places built for laughter, real life quietly waits. Let yourself notice the small human moments hidden in the everyday glow. A pause. Before the show, feel the tension of an ordinary morning becoming extraordinary. As the theme music faded and the applause rolled across the studio, Mark's posture held a quiet weight that Kelly couldn't ignore. She reached for his hand, a simple gesture carrying years of partnership and understanding. The audience sensed something different, too. Something sincere, unpolished, and real. In those first minutes of banter, Mark's responses were slower, measured, thoughtful, as if each word carried more weight than usual. The laughter that normally bubbled through the room gave way to a delicate, shared pause. Kelly, always attentive, felt a ripple of concern and instinctively stayed present, letting him know without words that she was there. These moments remind us that being fully present for someone doesn't require answers, only attention. Open your heart to the subtle ways people around you signal that they need care and connection. Courage to speak. Notice the power in vulnerability. About 10 minutes into the show, Mark set down his mug and looked directly into the camera, his voice steady but slightly trembling. He asked for a moment to speak from the heart. The room held its breath. Kelly leaned in, offering support without needing explanation, her hand resting on his knee. Mark shared that he had been managing a personal challenge quietly, hoping to shield others, but realized it was time to speak openly. His honesty filled the studio with a quiet intensity, a reminder that courage often appears in small, sincere declarations rather than grand gestures. The audience leaned in, sensing the authenticity in his words. These are the moments that remind us we don't have to navigate life's challenges alone. Take a moment today to listen, truly listen, to the unspoken weight someone may carry. Love and partnership. Embrace the strength of togetherness. Kelly's eyes widened, reflecting genuine surprise and concern, and without hesitation, she stayed fully present, offering warmth and reassurance. As Mark shared the news, she held his hand tightly, letting him know that he was not facing this moment alone. His vulnerability created a bridge between them, a testament to the depth of their relationship. The audience watched as an unspoken truth unfolded, that real love is about standing by each other, not just in joy, but also in uncertainty. This shared moment reminded everyone that partnership is measured not by perfection, but by willingness to be there, fully, when life turns unexpectedly. Hold on to the people who make your fears lighter, your joys fuller, and your moments of uncertainty more bearable. Let them know you are present. Honesty and reassurance. Witness the grace of raw honesty. Mark explained that he had received medical advice to monitor a minor concern. Nothing urgent, nothing life-threatening, but enough to require attention and self-care. His words were calm but infused with sincerity, showing the delicate balance of concern for his loved ones and the courage to prioritize his health. Kelly's gaze stayed locked on him, a mixture of love, concern, and unwavering support. In her quiet affirmation, we see a vital lesson. Sharing truth with those who love us doesn't weaken us. It strengthens the connection and allows support to flow. Let yourself be honest with those around you. Speak gently but openly about what you need, and allow the people who care about you to walk beside you with empathy and love. Shared strength. Feel the bond that comes from empathy. Kelly's voice trembled as she expressed that Mark couldn't face challenges alone, that she wanted to be part of every step, every decision, every uncertainty. The audience witnessed a moment rarely seen on live television, a partnership that thrives on mutual care, respect, and openness. Mark's tears, subtle but undeniable, reflected relief and gratitude. In this shared strength, viewers could see the essence of a life fully engaged, supporting one another without judgment, holding space for vulnerability, and honoring the need for balance. When we allow ourselves to lean on others, we cultivate resilience. Look for opportunities in your day to offer gentle support to those who rely on your presence, even in quiet, understated ways. A new perspective on work. Notice the importance of pacing and self-care. Mark revealed that doctors recommended slowing down, taking time for himself, and reducing stress. The news surprised some, but it resonated deeply as a reminder that life is not just about relentless productivity, it's about sustainability, balance, and presence. Kelly understood instantly, nodding with a mix of love and relief, knowing the choice was made with mindfulness and care. The audience, in turn, reflected that shared recognition, applauding quietly and understanding. This is a moment that reminds us all. Honoring our own limits is not weakness, it's wisdom. Consider today how you might prioritize your own well-being without guilt, and recognize that slowing down can bring clarity and connection that speed never will. Evening. Calm. Step into quiet reflection. Later that evening, the family gathered at home, the glow of the living room softening the day's intensity. Laughter mingled with gentle conversations, and the children offered love without expectation, reminding Mark of what truly mattered. Kelly rested her head on his shoulder, whispering words of reassurance and admiration. Mark responded with quiet grace, acknowledging both fear and courage. Together, they found a moment of balance, a gentle reminder that love is both anchor and lift. In this domestic calm, viewers can see the beauty of ordinary moments magnified by presence and care. Take a moment to savor the quiet with those you love, allowing space for connection without distraction or hurry. Facing life together. Hold the vision of partnership. Kelly and Mark's laughter filled the room, mingled with warmth, resilience, and hope. They acknowledged uncertainty with honesty, yet faced it hand in hand, reinforcing a shared promise to navigate life together. Their words, actions, and presence created a template for how to confront challenges, rooted in empathy, openness, and unwavering support. The heaviness of earlier hours lifted, replaced by steady confidence in one another and the power of connection. Moments like this remind us that love thrives not in perfection, but in commitment, patience, and honesty. Let today inspire you to face your own challenges with someone you trust, knowing that together, the journey becomes richer, steadier, and full of hope. Lessons in vulnerability. Reflect on the gift of openness. Kelly and Mark showed that vulnerability is not weakness. It is an invitation for connection, understanding, and collective compassion. By choosing to share their moment honestly, they reminded the world that life's real victories are often quiet, relational, and deeply human. The audience, both in the studio and online, responded with love, admiration, and respect, embracing the courage it takes to share one's truth. In our own lives, we can apply this lesson by choosing transparency, seeking support, and offering it freely. Embrace the small acts of courage that foster genuine connections. Speak, listen, and hold space for those who matter, knowing that the impact of authenticity reaches farther than we often realize. A heartfelt conclusion. Cherish the power of presence. The day ended with Kelly and Mark together, holding one another, reflecting, laughing, and breathing in the quiet triumph of love and partnership. Their story, simple yet profound, illustrated that facing life with honesty, care, and empathy strengthens bonds and nurtures hope. The weight of uncertainty was tempered by mutual support and the recognition that they were not alone. Their courage, humility, and love offer a timeless reminder. Life's true moments are human, shared, and deeply connected. Let yourself carry this inspiration forward. Be present, care deeply, and cherish those who journey alongside you, embracing vulnerability as a bridge to deeper understanding and enduring